Hey folks, Mike and McGee here. In today's video, I would like to do something that I have wanted to do for several years. And every year, there is a very limited window to get it done. Last year, I wanted to do it. I let it slip by. The year before that, I wanted to do it. Let it slip by. This year, I'm gonna try to do it. What is it, McGee? Have you ever heard that a squirrel eating mulberries has sweet meat? I used to have a guy work for me. He would not eat a squirrel shot in mulberry season. He said, they are too sweet. I don't like the meat, the taste. I thought, that just don't sound right to me. Since then, I've had multiple people say the meat of a squirrel eating mulberries is sweet. It's time for McGee to find out. We have a spring squirrel season here in Tennessee. It closes the last day of this week. So I've got to get it done now or I'm not going to get it done. My mulberry tree is loaded. I've been going up there, spreading fertilizer, plowing, planting corn, all this around that tree. And believe it or not, I see a squirrel coming and going. Several times I've tried to get him. He's given me the slip. He's smart. He's feisty. At one time I saw 2 squirrels in that tree at the same time, but one of them in particular is loving mulberries. He won't eat anything but mulberries. I got corn exposed here for squirrels could easily get in and eat. They won't touch it. If they're eating mulberries, they won't touch anything else. So let it be known, this dude has been eating a lot of mulberries. Let's get him, see how he tastes. boy. Finally got him. My goodness, he was a hard one to get, but I got him. All right, I got the squirrel. It took me too many shots, really, but in these thick leaves, you can hardly see them. You got to take your shot when you can. I finally got some good shots on him. Big old fat daddy male, unbelievable. He has been gorging himself on these mulberries for days and days, weeks really. It's about to hit the peak, and not only is squirrel season about over, but mulberry season's about over. They'll be gone. So I figure if anybody's qualified to taste sweetness in meat, it should be me, because I've been on a carnivore diet now for well over a year, cut out a lot of sugar, basically all carbs cut out of my diet. Anything that I taste that's sweet tastes 10 times sweeter to me than it will to you. And these people that are saying the meat is sweet, we're not talking about people that are off sugar. We're talking about people that like a lot of sugar, and they're saying this meat is too sweet. Are you serious? Let's get this thing in the house. Let's get this thing in the oven and let's taste it. All right, I don't like showing gross things, but I do know how this goes. I've been doing this long enough to know. The skeptical person is going to be telling me he wasn't really eating mulberries, blah, blah, blah. Case in point, he has been eating mulberries and nothing but mulberries. Look here. Pure mulberry right there. So, let's just get that out of the way. The boy has been eating nothing but mulberries. Proof right here in the pudding. Squeezed his stomach contents out. You say, McGee, I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at that. Okay. I don't know if it's breeding season or what, but the little boogers are packing. They're absolutely packing. I've never eaten one, let alone two. I think today's the first for several things. Let's have a mulberry eating squirrel. And let's eat the squirrel's nuts. All right, it's time to cook this squirrel up. You've watched me cook squirrels this way before. This is by far the easiest way to fix a squirrel. I had Mr. Squirrel in the refrigerator in cold water. After skinning him, we're going to take these two little nuggets. If I was going to fry them, I would slice it, just cut into them a little bit so they didn't explode. I'm putting them inside the chest cavity, and I'm going to follow that with some cream cheese. If it explodes, it's going to create a cheesy bomb, a beautiful bomb. Just about like that. And put that right in here. All right, I'm going to be using Cajun Camp Dog seasoning. This is the original recipe. It's slightly spicy and it's brand new. You can get some from Papa Scott just by dropping down the descriptions of this video. You'll see it at the top, almost the top. And all you got to do, click on it. When you order, use the promo code McGee and you'll get 20% off. That's a mighty good deal. I'm not going to go real heavy because I don't want people saying you didn't taste how sweet the meat was because you put too much seasoning on it. So I'm just going to do that. Put this back in. You know what? A little Camp Dog on the cheese. I've had that before. It's delicious. Put that in there. Just like that. We're just going to make a beautiful tent for this guy to cook in. This is going to steam up in here. You don't want to go down too tight because them little legs will just poke right out. Don't ask me how I know. I'm going to fold these in so they seal off and don't allow the juices to escape. And we're going to slide this baby in the oven. It'll be pretty soon, it'll hit 350 degrees, and we'll leave it there for about an hour and it'll be ready to go. I've got my fire going and it's going good. So once it gets to this point, it's just a short matter of time and we're gonna have something good to eat. Let's do it. All right, while he's cooking, I'm just gonna cut up some things here and make a carnivore meatloaf. I've got a video out already how to make this, so no need putting you through it again, but that's what I'm going to throw together right quick. And it's going to be a little different because I got some leftover bacon I'm throwing in there, and that leftover cream cheese from this squirrel is always a part of it. That is just a absolute delicious meal, is to take a meatloaf, ground meat, it could be beef, deer, whatever you like, and just cut up these items and put in that. Oh man, is it ever good. I'm gonna start off with a little bacon grease there, and go ahead and get my onions frying because they don't always tend to get done. All right, I've got all of it put together. The cooked onions are in there, mixed in, cheese, all that good stuff. I want to show you, you don't have to use a baking pan. You can use a cast iron pan. And you just mash it down in there. You can leave it thick as you want. You don't have to mash it down in, but it will get done quicker if you make it thin as possible, just like that. And you don't even have to bake it in the oven. All you got to do is put a lid on it, which I've got right here. This lid's too big for this skillet, but it'll serve the purpose. And I'll show you what it looks like here in a minute. It is good stuff. If you didn't get to see that meatloaf recipe and you love cheese and meat, just drop down in the comments and ask me. I will drop you a link to that video because everyone should know how to do this. I had multiple comments of people saying they tried it just on a whim and it was fire. Oh, Matthew, it's time to eat.
Alrighty.
I made you something down there that you're going to love, but you got to try this with me as well. Hopefully it's tender. Let's put it, I'll just put it on my plate and I'll see if I can take these two forks and divide this booger out. He's not the tenderest thing I've ever seen, but it'd do. Are you a cream cheese guy? You like cream cheese? Put some of that there. Grab me my knife off the refrigerator. This is a little tougher than it's supposed to be, folks. I think we'll be able to eat it. We can at least tell if it's sweet. I was told that squirrels eating mulberries are so sweet that they don't even like them. The meat is so sweet they don't even like them. It don't make no logical sense to me how that's even possible. They could eat pure sugar and not get that sweet, in my opinion. But we're going to find out today. Here's your fork. Do you want to try one, or are you not too game?
Nugget?
Yeah, nuggets. You want one?
Sure.
Oh, it's real hot right now. I wouldn't eat it right this second. Where's my nugget? There it is. I figured they'd explode while they were cooking, but they never exploded. So anyway, we're gonna eat meat, nuggets, and carnivore meatloaf. What'd y'all get done out in the garden?
The tomatoes and peppers planted.
Oh boy. Hot peppers?
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho. All right, folks, here goes. McGee eating his first squirrel. It's supposed to be so sweet. The meat's so sweet, they don't even like it. And there are people that eat a very sweet, sugary diet. McGee don't. So if there's any flavor of sweetness, we're going to find out. Did you want some of this? You want to gnaw on some?
Yeah.
It's not real tender. I should have cooked it another 20, 30 minutes. But you'll be able to tell if it's sweet or not. I think I'm gonna go in for my nugget first. Squirrels, you know, they're typically known for eating nuts. This dude was eating mulberries. The nugget's good. It's not at all sweet. The meat on the hind leg tastes like pure sugar. I can't believe it. No. Other than being tough, it tastes just like any other squirrel I've ever ate. I knew that would have to be rubbish, but I had to try it for myself. And this squirrel wasn't eating anything but mulberries, and been that way for quite some time because they've been ripe for weeks, and we have been seeing them. I can't believe what a wives' fable that was. They call them wives' fables or wise tales or whatever. How do you like the meatloaf? Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
I put some leftover bacon in it. I thought about cutting up some of them boiled eggs you had in there, but I wasn't quite sure if that'd be good or not. Someday I'll try that. Well, folks, there you go. There's my bone. That's the hind leg of a mulberry-eating squirrel. Not at all sweet. No sweetness whatsoever. So, let it be known, it's all horse baloney. Don't believe people when they tell you that squirrel meat gets so sweet when they eat mulberries you can't stand them. Bull hockey. But anyway, that's all we got for you today. If you would like the recipe to the meatloaf that we make, just drop down and ask me for a link and I'll put you right on it. But that's all I've got for you today. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.